Hello, and welcome back to the England Ore Model Railway. In this video, we'll be reviewing the Bachmann Jubilee class. This locomotive was purchased by me a couple of years ago at my favourite model shop, Lord & Butler, for the price of £50. With that said and done, it's time to get up close and see these beautiful details on this fine locomotive. This year's our beautiful Bachmann Jubilee class up close and personal. For a model which is possibly 20 years old, the details are exceptionally excellent, possibly even putting some modern models to shame. This model comes with a crew. The tender and boiler of the body of this locomotive are lined very beautifully. You wouldn't think this model was something like 20 odd years old. For those who don't know much about Stanya's locomotives, such as this Jubilee, wondering why it has a Fowler tender. Some of these locomotives actually came with a Fowler tender. If you don't know what a Stanya tender would look like, I have also got a Hornby Black 5. This what would a Stanya tender would look like. And if it weren't for the help of the Jubilee Appreciation Society, I wouldn't have been able to learn about this tender on its locomotive. At the time, I thought it was a custom job. But the nice people on the Jubilee Appreciation Society showed me pictures and videos of its fine locomotive in operation. A big thank you to them for teaching me everything on its fine locomotive. With that said and done, it's time to go and tell the history of these beautiful locomotives. The Jubilee class was designed by William Stanya in 1933. Production began in 1934 to 1936, with a total of 191 examples built. Unlike the more known Black 5s, these locomotives came in liveries such as Crimson Lake, giving them a nickname of the Red Stanyas. But unlike the Black 5s, when these locomotives were introduced, they weren't very popular with their crews, who would prefer the previous locomotives beforehand. Improvements to the locomotives throughout the years, such as changing the smoke box, the boilers, and the tenders. They kept on in service until the last days of steam during the early 60s. With only 4 of these beautiful locomotives left in preservation. Now, with that said and done, it's time to go to the track and see what this beautiful locomotive is capable of doing. There she is, our beautiful Bachmann Jubilee, ready to show us what she's made of. In its running session, I have decided to put some coronation coaches on her because I think they would suit her beautifully. And joining her on this running session is this Hornby Black 5 with some blood and custard coaches. As well as that, we have also got a Bachmann Fowler 7-Up with some ex-Great Western coaches. With that said and done, it's time to let these beautiful locomotives show us what they are made of. That was a great and fun running session. That concludes our review of the Bachmann Jubilee. If you liked the video, please like, share and subscribe to the Lone Ranger Motoring channel. With that said and done, see you next time.